Hello beautiful peeps, it's Fethi Dehiles again from AIESEC Oran in Algeria, and in today's episode I decided to bring up a new topic, a topic related to one of the 3 projects that AIESEC promote, which is Global Volunteer. For that, we're going to interview one of my friends and a teammate in the same time. She's here to tell you all about her journey and all about her experiences during the previous cultural exchange that she went through. So let's get started.
So, hi, my name is Yahiaoui Hanane. I'm 21 years old. I study first year master's in material engineering, and I am an AIESECer. I like to read, I like to watch series, movies, I like adventures, and I like traveling. I'm going to talk first about how did I get the idea of going to Turkey. As you know, that Turkish series and movies are something really popular. I was watching some series, some movies, and I got really attracted to the culture and to the places, and I was like, okay, I gotta go there. And also, from my friends who already went to Turkey, they always talk about how amazing it is. So I said, definitely I should go there. And why did I choose to go on an exchange instead of going with a travel agency or something? Because my idea of traveling is not just about going to the beach, going shopping, or going to the swimming pools. No, I wanted to meet the locals, to be in a host family, introduce myself to the culture. So this is why I went on an exchange. Actually, the day I took the plane, it was like a roller coaster of feelings. I was so happy, so excited, but at the same time I was worried and a little bit scared because it was my first experience ever traveling abroad, and I was doing it alone. I had no one to help me if something happens or something. So I was excited and happy to take this step, but at the same time scared, just a little bit scared and worried. But it was a good combination of feelings. When I was going to Turkey, I was not going to Istanbul. So from Istanbul, I had to take the bus to where I was actually going, to the city where I had my exchange. So I knew that when I get to the airport, there are going to be other volunteers, other EPs waiting for me there, so we can go together. And I was the last one to arrive, so I found them waiting for me. It was really great seeing them seeing them for the first time. There were 2 from Tunisia, 3 girls from Tunisia, 1 from Egypt, 1 from Romania, and 1 from Italy. So we took the bus together from Istanbul to Eskişehir. It was really great. The ride was great. And then when we got to the Eskişehir, the city where we were staying, we found the whole OC team waiting for us, hugging us and everything. And then I was not expecting it, but we got there really late. It was 1 a.m. or something. So I knew in my head, I knew that when I go to my host family, they will be sleeping. But they were actually so nice. They prepared a whole meal for me. I found them waiting for me, excited to meet me. And actually my host sister left me her room that night so I can be so comfortable. She slept in the living room, which was really, really nice. Okay, so the project was called Women Empower. It was mainly about women empowerment. We were working in a refugee center with women. We were giving them classes, English classes, different language classes. We were doing conferences, workshops, and we were also working with the kids, so it was about women and kids. I have a favorite moment in the project. I remember we were doing a drawing workshop for the kids, and then we were all playing and everything. So by the end of the workshop, the kids were putting on their shoes. I was helping one kid, and she actually looked at me and she said this was the best day of my life. And I felt really, really happy because I knew how those kids struggled. They came from a war zone to a whole different country. They left their families, and to hear someone telling you that you did something so good for them that they made them feel like this was the best day of their lives, it was really my favorite moment in the project. I actually have two aha moments. The first one was when I did paragliding. I jumped from a mountain and the parachute and the thing. It was really amazing. Like, it was scary at first because, like, you know, you're jumping off a mountain, but then once you're up in the sky, it's really amazing. The view, like the mountains, the seas, it was really amazing. And the second aha moment was when I went to Cappadocia. In the sunrise, the balloons go up. You know, the balloons, they go up by the sunrise. And it was really amazing. The view, it's really, really amazing. Like, it was worth it getting up at 4 a.m. and walking up the mountain to see that view. It was really amazing. The breakfast. Like, really, they have the most amazing breakfast. They eat everything in the morning. It's really amazing. We were 28, I think, or 30 volunteers from different countries. Like, the atmosphere, I think it was really good, really awesome. Like, I got to know each and every one of them. I had deep conversation with all of them, and it changed the way I saw the world. Like, from having conversations with these people introduced me more to the world, and that's it.
The cultural exchange with AIESEC is all about contributing and changing others' lives, and changing your life in the same time.
Okay, so women empowerment is something that I'm really passionate about. I was always trying to give like my 110% in the project. The sessions, like with the women, the topics we discussed, and also the activities we did with the kids, it did actually give them some kind of hope, considering that they came from a war zone to a whole new country. And like some friendly atmosphere, because I think even if I didn't contribute 100% in changing their lives, but I know that I did something small that gave them hope. The project made me more aware of the world's issues. It made me look at it from a different angle and totally changed my perspective. Okay, first thing is to always learn to listen before you speak. Second, try to listen to all opinions before making any judgment. Try to hear all point of views, all sides, and then make your judgment. Third thing, you don't really have to do big, great things to have an impact on the world or on people. You can contribute and have big impact just by doing small actions. You should never underestimate yourself. Fourth thing is, while working in a team, misunderstandings and disagreements are always gonna be there, but you have to learn how to communicate. Good communication is the key for successful teamwork. Fifth, getting out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself by doing new things will change your life and the way you see things.
One of the highlights of any cultural exchange with AIESEC is the accommodation. Whether you're going to be staying in a house with other exchange participants, or you're going to become a real family that shares more than a roof, or even better, by living the country's culture to the fullest by staying and living in a host family, which was the case of Hanane. So let's see how was Hanane's experience with her host family.
I'm gonna say that I think I was the luckiest when it comes to host family, because I had the most amazing host family. Even though only their daughter Fatma, she's the only one who spoke English, but even her father, her mother, her brother, even though they didn't speak English, but they were trying to actually speak with me, to try to understand me and try to have a conversation with me. Also, it was not only her small family, even her cousins, her aunts, they invited me to a wedding. I was actually a part of the family. I didn't feel that they were hosting me. I felt like I am actually a part of the family. family. So it was really great. And even now, like, we always talk. I always invite her actually to come to Algeria, and we have like an awesome relationship. Saying goodbye to my host family, it was the most awful thing ever. It was really hard. I was excited to come back and meet my parents again because I missed them, and I was so excited to talk about my experience. But at the same time, I was so sad for leaving because it was like a home for me. Like 6 weeks is not just a vacation. I felt actually like Turkey was home. So it was really sad coming back. So I would tell them to actually get out of their comfort zone, to take risks, to try new things, especially for girls, because I know how attached we are to our families and to our parents, and we can't do everything. Like, we can't do everything without asking permission, and so trying new things will allow you how to be independent, how to rely on yourself. That's it. So if you can like take even a small step out of your comfort zone, don't hesitate, just go for it. This exchange experience is the thing that pushed me to join AIESEC, because it changed my life in a way I was not expecting. It made me feel things I was not expecting. So I really wanted to share my experience with people and help people to actually live the same experience. So this is the main thing why I joined AIESEC, and how this experience is the number one thing that made me think of joining AIESEC.
As we all can conclude that a global volunteering opportunity is an experience not to miss. The amount of maturity and open mindset that we're gonna get is incredible. Knowing that as our lives has been changed, we're gonna be able to change others' lives in the future. That was it for our first interview, and if you have any question related to the AIESEC products, related to the global volunteering experience, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you, and see you